At some point in everyone's life, such a phase surely arrives. At that time, a person becomes completely alone. There is no one to fill him with courage or stand by him as support. Family, society, friends, relatives, and circles, all seem to disappear. Then a person realizes how essential it is to stand on one's own strength in life. For many, this realization comes too late. The very people we trust are often the first to move away from us. When we look for help from anyone, all doors appear closed. The thought inevitably arises, why is this happening to me? Such experiences occur in everyone's life. The only difference is this: some people drown, while others rise up, some find light within themselves even in these circumstances. One begins to think, what should be done when dreams are shattered, when trusted friends walk away, when no path is visible, when no one listens, when one is completely alone? To all these questions, Gautama Buddha answered, not in some book or sermon alone, but to the defeated person who has lost inner strength: be a lamp unto yourself. Be your own light. In this single sentence lies the truth of life and the essence of lived experience. When Buddha was in his final moments, his disciple Ananda asked, Bhagwan, when you are no longer with us, on whom should we rely? Buddha smiled and said, light the lamp within yourself. No one else can be your support. If you need light, you must become your own light. Today, people wait for someone else to show them the way, to guide them, care for them, recognize their worth. When this does not come from others, they collapse. One who does not walk on their own strength eventually gets lost in the shadow of others. You too may have walked at times under the assurance of friends, relatives, or family saying, I am here. But when those same people change, it feels as though the ground beneath your feet has collapsed. Buddha had seen this closely. As a prince, he had everything: palace, servants, wealth, nothing was lacking. Yet inside, he felt a strange emptiness. One day, while traveling, he saw a sick man, an old man, and a corpse. He asked his charioteer, will I too become like this one day? The charioteer replied, Prince, all who are born will face illness someday, grow old, and eventually die. Hearing this, Buddha's mind awakened. In that moment, he realized that all worldly possessions, wealth, youth, beauty, power, are impermanent and meaningless. What remains when all this is gone? In search of the eternal, he renounced kingdom and family and set out in search of truth. On this journey, he realized first that the one who does not know himself is truly alone. Such people feel lonely even in crowds, while one who knows himself feels accompanied even in the forest. Buddha meditated, remained silent, and looked within. What he realized and learned, he taught others. He understood that attachment is the root of suffering. When we form deep emotional bonds with objects or people, we become trapped in bondage and lose freedom. We seek our happiness in theirs, our respect in their approval. When they leave or reject us, we lose ourselves. Buddha said, there is strength within you, you can walk without anyone's support. The strongest person in the world is the one who needs no one's support. This strength does not come from outside, it must arise from within. According to Buddha, your true friend, teacher, and support is your inner self. When you connect with it, no loneliness, failure, or fear can shake you. Once, a sorrowful young man came to Buddha. The girl he loved had left him. His family mocked him. At work, he was humiliated every day. He said, Bhagwan, no one stands by me. I am alone. Buddha asked, if I give you a lamp and a storm arises, what will you do? The young man replied, I will try to protect it with both hands. Buddha said, in the same way, you must protect yourself. Storms come every day in this world. People will try to break your confidence, sometimes with words, sometimes with actions. If you keep the lamp within you from going out, no storm can shake you. Hearing this, tears welled up in the young man's eyes. Buddha touched his shoulder and said, you are not weak. You have simply forgotten yourself. We too fail to understand ourselves. In trying to please others, we forget who we truly are. Think about it. When you wake up in the morning, do you take care of yourself? Do you tell yourself, I need you? Buddha's path was not merely one of renunciation, but of wisdom. He did not say to abandon the world completely, he said to abandon attachment. Maintain relationships, but do not cling to them. Love others, but do not lose your existence. Accept help, but do not become dependent. According to Buddha, dependence is defeat, self-reliance is victory, so if someone leaves you, let them go. If they do not wait for your path, do not wait for theirs. Before the world understands you, understand yourself. Once you learn to stand on your inner strength, no one can make you fall or frighten you. Buddha said, a calm mind can endure everything. One who conquers himself can conquer the world, without weapons. This victory comes through meditation, silence, and self-examination. Your present situation and struggles are not permanent. What you learn from them is permanent. Emerging from struggle with a renewed self is true revolution. Buddha never told people to fight the world, he told them to fight themselves. The belief that someone else will always take care of you is your greatest enemy. Your true friend is the energy within you. One day, when you feel completely alone, remember Buddha's words, be your own lamp. Self-reliance means taking responsibility for your happiness and sorrow. When you stop making others responsible for your emotions, peace arises. Those who depend on others' opinions live with inner emptiness. Their happiness and self-worth are trapped in others' hands. Praise makes them happy, criticism breaks them. But those who decide for themselves remain calm and steady. This is a true story. A young man left his village for the city in search of work. He slept hungry for days, suffered greatly, yet never gave up. Friends turned away, relatives mocked him. Still, he worked tirelessly day and night. Years later, he became the owner of a large company. The same people who once insulted him now praised him and sought his friendship. Until you succeed, the world does not look at you. Therefore, learn to stand on your own strength. When hardship comes, tell your mind, this is my test. If I overcome this, no force in the world can stop me. When you stop fearing the inner battle, the world stops frightening you. Self-reliance must exist on 3 levels: financial, mental, and emotional. Financial self-reliance means earning and sustaining yourself. Without money in your pocket, even your words lose value. As long as you can give, people stay. This is a bitter truth. Living on others' money or mercy mortgages your freedom. Financial independence is not just about money, it is about self-respect. Mental self-reliance means trusting your own thinking. The greatest slavery in the world is mental slavery, living by others' opinions. Making mistakes is not wrong, refusing to make your own decisions is the real failure. Emotional self-reliance means loving others without losing yourself. You may trust others, but never mortgage your soul. When you can wipe your own tears, you discover true emotional strength. Finally, every morning, look into the mirror and tell yourself, I will take care of myself. I do not need anyone's permission to live. Life is not always easy. People who are with you today may not be tomorrow. But you will always be with yourself. Psychology says human personality stands on 3 pillars: self-reliance, self-respect, and self-confidence. Without taking responsibility for yourself, these qualities cannot grow. True fulfillment begins when you live on your own strength. Great individuals who changed history: Nikola Tesla, Steve Jobs, Swami Vivekananda, Helen Keller, began their journeys alone, guided by their inner power. Gautama Buddha too abandoned all external supports and said, be your own light. Train your mind to find peace and clarity within. Through meditation and introspection, loneliness is not an enemy, it can be your greatest teacher. Self-reliance does not mean rejecting help, it means building such a strong foundation that whether people come or go, you remain steady. Learn to live self-reliantly. Then you will not bend or break. You will not win through others' approval, but you will win life on your own terms.